Welcome to the Field of 68 After Dark's YouTube channel. We are going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube and on Stadium for the entirety of the spring. A 6'5" guard who I'm praying that I'm not going to get this name completely butchered, but Kasparas Jakucionis, a Lithuanian who turns 18 years old tomorrow, Jeff, and played for Barcelona's B team. Got some minutes as a 16-year-old for Barcelona's A team in the ACB, and is a guy that is a possible first-round pick heading into the 2025 NBA draft. Illinois had maybe not the greatest offseason, right? With the potential of Coleman Hawkins not coming back to Illinois, losing all the talent that they lost, who is now out of eligibility, and not striking on some of the targets that they had necessarily in the transfer portal. But it seems like there is a lot of hype for this kid, Kasparas Jakucionis, coming into Illinois. You have a scouting report on him. You talked to some people about him. What do you make of this new addition to Brad Underwood's roster?
Well, like my second home is basically like Lithuania now. So, I got to get back there soon. But yeah, I did speak to an NBA guy who has seen Kasparas, or however you pronounce his name. I don't know that well, but seen him several times, and he said he loves him. Pure point guard, tough as shit. Um, good IQ, good skill level, intangibles. Just controls the game well, sees the court well. I think he set a record in the tournament with 17 assists in this recent EuroLeague Final Four weekend. Defensively, yeah, that could be a problem for him. That could be an issue. He's not the biggest or strongest or quickest dude in the world, but he can create a shot for himself. Solid shooter, especially off the dribble. Deep range. He shoots it with confidence. One of those guys that again, I think can help an Illinois team that brought in Kai Boswell, but Kai wasn't great last year, as we know. He struggled at Arizona last season. He comes back, and this takes some of the pressure, I think, off Boswell having to do this thing, by himself. And now you've got a couple guys that can have the ball in their hands and make plays for themselves and others.
Yeah, it's another. Underwood's really putting together another roster of a lot of guys that are similar sizes, a lot of guys that are versatile, a lot of players that can kind of play different positions in different roles. Trey Wright, the transfer from Louisville, is coming in as well. Ty Rogers is still there. I'm a big fan of Kerry Booth and what his upside could end up being. So I like the addition. The one thing I will say is that it can be a little bit hit or miss with the guys coming over from Europe. I think it helps that they're going to be able to get him in earlier and get him into summer school, and be able to allow him to have a little bit more time to adjust to the American game, to the American lifestyle, to the American language. I think last year the team that did the overseas thing as well as anybody was UCLA. And we saw how difficult that was to be able to get Birthday Buchenchel and Daimara and some of these other guys adjusted to the college game. Jan Vide, another Lithuanian, adjusted to the college game as quickly as possible. So I do think that there is an element of, an adjustment factor that's going to happen there. But if you're a 16-year-old and you're able to play for Barcelona's A team, even if it's only for a couple of games here or there, I think that says a lot about what you are as a player. And the 6'5" point guard. Look, Goodman, today I've watched enough highlight reels of him on YouTube and on different social channels that I feel like I could probably break down all of the things that this kid does best. But those highlight reels are highlight reels for a reason. You could pretty much take anybody's makes and make them look like an all-star if you put it together the right way. So the adjustment factor is going to be, look, he turns 18 tomorrow. We're not talking about a 21 or a 22-year-old here. We're talking about someone that is going to be very much be a freshman that has to go through all of the adjustment to the college level a typical freshman would, but is also going to have to be adjusting to living and playing in a new country.
Yeah, no, it's an adjustment. And again, you still got one more year of the COVID year. So they're going up against, 23, 24, 25-year-olds as well. So, yeah, I mean, listen, again, I think this is one of those kind of not insurance policies because they paid him a lot of money. So they're going to expect him to play. But again, it takes some of the pressure off of
Mhm.
Boswell to have to do everything by himself here.
Thanks for watching the Field of 68 After Dark. Make sure to hit that like button.